Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is according to the U.S. Sun. So, Wendy Williams' niece, Alex Finney, hires high powered attorney to fight Guardian after Star claims she's in a prison. So, the U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal that Wendy's niece, who launched a GoFundMe to raise funds for her famous aunt last week, has hired Brett Newsbomb, okay, and Jason Atlas at New York law firm Swartz, Salkus, Reek, Greenberg, Atlas, LLP. Girl, I don't know, girl, SSRGA, to help the star in her fight with Guardian, Sabrina Morrissey. You know, I will destroy someone's name. A source at the firm said that they were in the process of being retained by Alex on behalf of Wendy. The firm claims they have an extensive experience in legal proceedings under New York's excuse me, hygiene law, Article 81, which is related to Wendy's guardianship. It is unclear the exact nature of what the firm will be fighting for, or if Alex is pursuing taking over as guardian of her aunt. Alex launched the family's GoFundMe last week as her aunt did a series of interviews for the first time since being placed in a medical facility in New York back in March 2023. Wendy's family created the fundraiser in the former TV host's name on Wednesday, January the 15th, just before the former TV host explosive interviews with the Breakfast Club and Don Lemon's YouTube show. The GoFundMe's page is titled "Support Wendy Williams: Fight for Independence." Since the page's initial launch, it has been updated with details about how the fundraiser money will be used in Wendy's fight, and a special note from the former TV host. The family claimed on the fundraiser's page your generous donations will directly support Wendy's legal efforts and cover essential costs associated with her case. The page claimed the funds will go to attorney fees, court filing fees, expert witness fees, legal research, documentation, consultation fees, and support services. The note from Wendy listed as an update on January 21st reads, I have a pink Versace robe and Victoria's Secret black bra. I'm watching Botched, but my body is hitting and holding with my red lipstick because it's winter. Still here in this luxury prison. Keep you all updated. Mm. As the U.S. Sun first reported, the GoFund Me initially stated it was launched to assist Wendy Williams' family in expediting her return to her rightful home in Florida. Far too long, Wendy has faced the challenges of being unjustly placed under guardianship and labeled as incapacitated. Despite her strong will and determination to live her life independently, the fundraiser, which is seeking to raise $50,000, has raised $35,000 of this as of this post. It's some more, but I'm not going to read the rest of it. It's pretty much stuff that you probably already know. Just going over Wendy and the lawyer and that mess. Listen, y'all already know how I feel about Wendy Williams. That's the blueprint, the best who has ever done it. For me, this is just for me. The best who has ever done it, the blueprint, the girl, right? The one I look up to when it comes to doing the mess of the mess of the mess, baby. Um, this really is a disaster all around. I will never understand how this is how it is. Girl, like I will never I will never grasp how someone says, I don't want you to be my lawyer and I don't want you to be I don't want you to be my conservator. And girl, they're still in those positions. That's like you not having control over who you want in your life or who you want over your to be your power of attorney as an example. Like it's just crazy. I blame Kevin for this. That's the only thing that one of the things I will never that will make me always One of the things that made me lose respect for Wendy Williams was how, when it was all said and done, the loss of a man, aka her husband, was really the end of her empire. I don't want to place Wendy's, you know, what she did recreationally on Kevin's shoulders, right? I don't want to put the on Kevin. I don't want to put the bottle on Kevin, right? Because Kevin wasn't sniffing and Kevin wasn't turning up the bottle, right? From what I understand. But you have to I've said this, I'll say it again. You have to give Kevin his props because it just goes to show how much Kevin ran that ship. Kevin was a captain of that ship. And when Kevin was no longer the captain of that ship, baby, that ship ran into, baby, it was a Titanic. And the simple fact that when Wendy decided to cut her ties with Kevin, right, personally and professionally, girl, the entire ship just sank. Girl, you don't let no nigga have that much control over your life. I know that was your husband, but girl, to the point where girl, your whole life just goes spiraling out of control. You lose everything you worked for, just like that, because of a nickel. Because a nigga ain't in your life no more. Girl, I could understand you being sad. I can understand, girl, you want out to have some cocktails with your friends. I can understand you not wanting to get out of bed a couple of times out of the week. I can understand, girl, you having to go to work and putting a smile on your face and then going back home and getting into bed. But girl, mama, you got to keep on ticking and kicking. So now Wendy was already going through stuff. She was already going through this on the show. But it just seemed like it worsened when Kevin was no longer in the picture. I'm gonna blame it on Kevin. I don't care what nobody say. It's really not fair to blame it on Kevin. It's really not. But I'm still gonna blame it on Kevin. I'm blaming it on Kevin. Oh, Kevin, you dirty dick nigga. All you have to do is not get that lady pregnant. Girl, convince her not to have the baby like you did the first time. Girl, that's all it was. We all knew that Kevin was cheating on Wendy. Everybody knew Kevin was cheating on Wendy. Wendy didn't care because Wendy just wanted a man. That's one thing I never respected about my auntie. Girl, one thing she was harder for a man. Oh, girl, that was my auntie, and I love her to pieces. But girl, that thing was harder for a man, baby. Yes, she was. All he had to do was not get that girl pregnant, her not have a baby. The Wendy Williams show would probably still be going, probably. Because like I said, Wendy was already having issues, but I think that was when it really started to like hit home. Do y'all remember those times of Wendy? Because believe it or not, I had stopped watching the Wendy Williams show probably about 2 years before it went off air. I would just tune in every now and again, but I just felt like I didn't. Now it makes sense. I just felt like I would watch, and it just felt like she would be winging it. And I'm like, how you getting on TV, girl? TV, girl, and it sounds like you don't know what's going on, girl. You getting everybody's name mixed up. Now we understand why. Do y'all remember, for those who watch, how she will be talking about, like, I'm just gonna make up an example. She will be talking about Michelle. She would like be talking about Michelle Obama and call Michelle Obama Brandy. I'm like, who in the hell? How she get? What she get? Girl, what she get? Girl, how Brandy? What Brandy? Girl, what the brand? Girl, what Brandy got to do with Michelle Obama? Girl, she'll be talking about George Clooney, and then she'll be like, Michael Ealy, Michael Ealy, and girl, George Clooney. How you get Michael confused with George? Girl, like it would be stuff like that, and I used to think like, girl, I don't know what's going on. Like this is a mess. Yeah, but it is what it is. Kevin did his thing at the Wendy Williams show. You have to get, girl, as much as I can't stand Kevin because of what he did to my auntie. Girl, I have to give him his flowers, girl. He really he really kept that ship afloat. He really did. He did. Mhm. And when he wasn't in the picture, girl, that thing just went to the bottom of the ocean. But he also should have what he'll never get have my respect as girl. All he had to do, girl, how you girl, how you let that type of power and money go, Kevin? Kevin, you was in charge of everything. Like I know pussy ain't that good. Girl, not for your entire not for what you helped build. Because Kevin helped build the Wendy Williams empire. For you to help build that and for you to let it all go crumbling down over some tail, girl, what? That is absolutely insane to me. It's that good? That's what I was asking y'all one time. It's coochie. I said I might have to try just a little bit. Just a little 1, 2. Girl, is coochie that good? To the point where girl, you gonna let the whole empire come crumbling down over some ass. I ain't ever had it before, but I said, girl, the way these niggas be out here in these streets cutting up, girl, maybe I need to go do a little girl a taste test. God damn. Girl, these niggas will lose their families. Girl, they would lose it. Girl, they would lose everything they built over some tail. It's something going on. It's something going on in the ocean, baby. I might need to go take a dive. Do I? Shit. Girl. Anyway, shout out to my auntie Wendy. Shout out to Alex. I think Alex is doing the best that she can. And again, I know some of you are gonna say, "What about her son? Her son? Her son?" I'm sorry, the son can't do it. Sorry. And the reason why the son can't do it is one, I think he's too young. 3, I think he's immature. I do. I said 3. Girl, 2, y'all know what I meant. 1, he's too young. 2, he's immature. And then 3, the most important thing out of everything, girl, Kevin is still alive. I'm sorry. I don't see Kevin being able to separate Kevin Jr. being over his mother's entire estate. And you got Kevin out here talking about Wendy still owe him money. I would not trust Kevin. I don't think Kevin has the will to separate the two because whoever gets appointed over Wendy's business, she comes first. It ain't no Kevin. It's Kevin. Whatever Kevin asks, no, no, no. You be singing no, 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 no. When it's really, girl, no. It's no, 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 no. And I don't think that Kevin would be able to tell his father no because while Wendy is his mother, Kevin is still his father. Wendy is his mother, yes, indeed, but Kevin is still his father. And I think he's still in touch with his father. I don't think Kevin will be able to separate the two. And I could see Kevin low-key telling his daddy some of the business. And he don't need to know nothing that's going on the other side of town. As far as he needs to be concerned, Wendy ain't got no goddamn money. Yeah, you know my dad. You know dad just wants to speak to you for a second. I could see him doing shit like that. Putting him on the phone, Kevin calling. Hey, can I speak to your mama for a second? Just for a couple of minutes. Let me just talk to her for a couple of minutes. Hey, mom, you know dad's on the phone. He just wants to speak just for a couple of minutes. No, nigga. Ain't no talking to nobody on the phone about nothing. Go through my lawyer. Okay. He ain't got nothing to tell me. We ain't got to talk about I ain't got no money. Girl, I'm sitting on 55 million, bitch. I ain't got nothing to give no nickel though. He got what he got. He could have had access to everything, but he wanted cooch. Go tell him to act tough boy. I be cracking myself up. I do be cracking myself. I think I be saying some funny stuff. I laugh at myself. Oh, wait. All right, y'all. Let's move on. All right, this is according to the neighborhood talk. So Jeannie Mai, girl, you know I would mess this lady's name up. Jeannie, yes, Jeannie Mai. I used to call her Jeannie May. Bitch, I used to call that lady Jeannie Mae Jenkins. You know, Jeezy's last name is Jenkins. So for some reason, I think in my head because I thought it was funny. I really did think her name was Jeannie. Jeannie Mae, not Jeannie. Jenny. I thought it was Jenny. Girl. So I used to call her Jeannie Mae Jenkins. Okay. And the cousin said, no, girl, it is not. It's Jeannie. Like I dream of Jeannie. Girl, and I was like, Jeannie Mae. Jeannie Mae Jenkins, baby. So what's his bitch name? Jeannie Mae, Jeannie Mai. Is Jeannie Mai? That's what it is. Jeannie Mai. Yes, calls cops after being locked out of Jeezy's home. Claims belongings were put in a garage and left in wet boxes surrounded by mouse traps. What I tell you, bitch? I said, what in the power? Girl, what in the BMF? Girl, what in the gangster is going on? Girl, not putting mouse traps around some wet boxes. Girl, I'm just gonna call her JM. Girl, so the Jeezy and JM saga continues. JM encountered a little trouble while retrieving personal belongings from her ex-husband Jeezy's Georgia home, leading her to call police per the court documents. Girl. Mm. According to In Touch Weekly, the dispute stems from their June 2024 divorce settlement, which allowed Mai to collect her items, including trophies, handbags, and photographs, within 21 days. While Jeezy had packed the belongings into boxes in his garage, he expressed concerns about Mai entering his home, citing privacy and safety issues. His lawyer claimed Jeezy feared Mai could plant recording devices, allegations her legal team dismissed. On December 9th, 2024, Mai arrived with movers to retrieve her items, but the house manager, reportedly acting on Jeezy's instructions, denied her access. Despite, Despite a court order, Mai was told she needed to sign a non disclosure agreement, which her lawyer argued was not required. Police were called to document the violation. When Mai was eventually allowed access, she claimed her belongings were damaged in wet boxes. Her awards were scratched. The boxes were surrounded by mouse traps. He was gonna get you, bitch. Bitch, he was gonna get you, bitch. Can you imagine, girl, just walking and girl, your foot hit a match trap. Girl, you start jumping and shit. Bitch, can you imagine, girl, trying to get your shit and girl, you step on a mat and girl, just imagine you have some sandals on. Bitch, you just walking, trying to get your shit and go home. Girl, and girl, you just hit something, you hear some snap, girl, the mouse trap, girl, he was setting you up, girl. Girl, your people's gonna be fucked up. Anyway, child. When Mai was eventually allowed access, she claimed, her lawyer criticized Jeezy for failing to properly safeguard items of immeasurable personal value. The latest incident follows past disputes over daycare and rent expenses, with both parties accusing each other of failing to honor court orders. A judge has yet to issue a ruling on the ongoing disagreements. Girl, this is ghetto. Oh, this is ghetto. I know Jeannie. Yes, Jeannie. Jeannie. What's the hell her name? Jeannie. Yeah, Jeannie. I know Jeannie. She would have never dated his black ass. Girl, you are going through the ghetto love story, girl. I hate to say it. Girl. Jeannie said, "Girl, Jeannie. I bet you did. I bet you Jeannie wish she would have kept her dark meat on the side now." Girl. Remember she said that? Jeannie said, "I like my dark meat on the side," and then she made it an entree. And her stomach been upset ever since. She got food poisoning. She wake up every morning throwing up. Ever since she made that dark meat, ever since she made that dark meat, the main entree, girl, the main dish, bitch got food poisoning. Girl, goddamn. Anyway, shout out to Jeannie Mae Jenkins. Shout out to Jeannie Mai Jenkins. Mm. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.